So enough time has passed where I felt like we could talk about the dog shit that has labeled itself as the Resident Evil 7 demo on the PlayStation Network, or Resident Evil Beginning Hour, or whatever it wants to call itself. Normally, the TsukudaBros try to create objective and somewhat professional reviews, but this demo... this demo. I suppose first you gotta understand where we're coming from on this one. The Resident Evil series has always had a place in our hearts as one of the most beloved game series of all time, and I, TsukudaBro 2, have personally beat every Resident Evil with the exception of Resident Evil Gaiden and that other piece of shit titled Umbrella Corps. I think that's what it's called. I don't even care, because I will never play it. I've already battled some internet trolls over why this demo is ass, but I felt it was just smarter to look it over and explain why I'm right. While I certainly don't claim to be the only person who's picked up on the blatant copying of other horror games or movies, I'll put it all together rather easily for you to see. We'll also look into Capcom's misdirection and some other things that people haven't talked about. So when Capcom says they're going back to the classic feel of Resident Evil, we get a first-person, VR-ready, no zombie having, I'm a big net baby character fucking demo. Great! Does this sound familiar and like you've played it before? It should, because it's called Outlast. If you didn't play Outlast, know that you're a reporter armed with, wait for it, a camera, and throughout the game, you run around powerless as monster retards chase you around. That basically sums it up for you. Another issue is why the choice of first person. Resident Evil games, or at least the ones bearing the numerical titles, have always been in third person. Why do this, Capcom? Did earlier versions of Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine really do crazy shit? If you haven't played all the RE titles, or you're a younger gamer, I'll answer this one for you. No, they really didn't do extreme Mountain Dew type shit in gaming terms. And some blame has to go to RE fans on this one a bit too, because we have to look at Resident Evil 4. While Resident Evil 4 can be considered a good game, it was a bad Resident Evil. I don't remember hearing lots of people complaining about Leon Kennedy backflipping through laser grids or outrunning giant round boulders in a mostly action-oriented game. We only seem mad when boulders are being punched and not used to copy Indiana Jones. And you have to feel for Capcom on this one, and thus we get the decisions that lead to the RE7 demo. Here's a quick recap of Resident Evil over the last few years, and the development logic that went into building them.
It's up to us to take out Umbrella.
Regardless of what you think about earlier Resident Evil titles, they at least had a better sense of identity. This demo is a fucking Frankenstein of better horror games or movies. Don't believe me? Let's take a look. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, it's too scary. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Unfucking believable!
Why the fuck is there a ghost?
Nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder. No problem. Tonight,
Welcome to the family, son. Little pig. Welcome to the family, son.
Now I know we live in a different age and YouTubers have really done something with fear reaction videos surrounding games. But don't listen to them. If they say this is like classic Resident Evil, they are lying. Lying to your internet face and making money off their videos or increasing views. Their integrity is not to be trusted on this one. If they say this game is scary, then they haven't played enough fucking games. Everything in this demo is copied from some other game or movie, and it isn't even done as well. There is almost nothing in this demo even remotely related to the Resident Evil universe. In fact, if you get rid of that one photo, Capcom could have called this something else entirely, and it would have made more sense. Don't trust Capcom, and don't trust people who don't provide evidence. Fuck subjective interpretation and take a stand on this one. And I know what some people are thinking. They're thinking, well, it's just a demo and the final game will be different. To that I say, you guys do know what a demo is, right? It's a demonstration of something that will be released in the future. The future being the end of January. Half a year away. It's probably safe to say this is very much the feel and look of what Resident Evil 7 will be like. But I hope I'm proven wrong on this one. I fucking pray that's the case and Capcom for some odd reason is fooling us. And RE7 does in fact go back to its roots. And by roots, I mean the classic games, or even more like the Revelation games of this series, and not green or red fucking herbs. I suppose it's a matter of failing to see why Capcom doesn't use RE1, RE2, and Revelations titles as a template for 7. Combine slow and fast enemies. Don't reward players for killing every enemy. Make ammo scarce. Place the game in a remotely believable environment and atmosphere. Tell a good and somewhat isolated story. Give us third person or camera options. Throw in some puzzles and boom, you're done. These mechanics and choices still have a place in modern games, I promise you. Oh damn, this shit is actually scary. And this part is pure speculation.
Resident Evil speculation.
I can't help but feel like we're going to get a big monster nemesis controlled by some other jerk that is invincible and chases the player around non-stop. Something like Outlast, or Haunting Ground minus third person. Yay! Only time will tell, but from what I've experienced thus far, I'm skeptical. It's okay, I suppose, given Capcom's history. They'll get it right when they re-release it for the second or third time. Please understand that I don't want Resident Evil 7 to fail. I simply want you to see why it might be a dull and soulless game. If you like this video, please share it and like it, and don't forget to subscribe to the TsukudaBros today. And if you have issues with it, let us know. This is a gaming channel after all, and friendly discussion is most certainly welcome. Thank you for watching, keep playing, keep having fun, be well, take care.